table full of stuff, and I think it's all things that you're going to want to take notes on. So get your pen and paper, because as Jed was saying, this is Fall Prevention Awareness Month. It is a very, very frightening thing for any older person to experience, falling. But you don't have to fall to have your bones have an issue. Osteoporosis, something that men and women, I guess, Ed, should be watchful for. Ed Jones from Nutrition World is here. Good to see you.
Good morning.
Okay, let's start. You want to start with the spine that you brought?
I can. Well, first off, when people think of osteoporosis or they're being told they have osteoporosis, what's the first thing that goes in your head?
Calcium.
Calcium. I'm sitting here saying that that's a myth. That is not true, and I sell more calcium than anyone in town.
I told you, one of my doctors told me 10 years ago that as a Caucasian person with my frame, I was at risk for osteoporosis and I should take calcium.
You are. If you were in charge of an orchestra that was playing beautiful music and it was sounding awful, would you go and fix only the violins? No, you wouldn't, because it would not make a significant difference in how the music sounded.
Okay.
This is a very healthy spine. You can see all the whitish part, which is what we would think of as calcium. No, it's not. It's 70% calcium. The problem is the other 30% is what makes it all work, which is collagen. Calcium by itself is like chalk. If you're only taking...
So it's brittle by its very nature?
If you only take the drugs or just calcium and you're older, this is what will happen to your bones. It will be just like chalk. It's brittle. It will break very easily. The whole crux to this osteoporosis story is you have to combine the orchestra with all the right instruments.
Okay.
Weight-bearing exercise is crucial. I recommend people to buy a weight vest if they can't exercise.
Okay.
You can do it on the internet. You wear it about 40 minutes a day, and it will put more weight on all your hips, your legs, and everything but your arms, and that tells the bone to thicken.
Okay.
And that's a big part. But the nutrition part, which is eating healthy but supplementing with vitamin K, magnesium.
You hear so many wonderful things about magnesium now.
It's 300 things in our body run on magnesium. So when you're deficient, 300 processes are not working well. But vitamin K, magnesium, and the big one is silica. Silica is what produces collagen. And collagen is what makes, of course, our skin look better.
Right.
It makes less wrinkles and all that. When we start getting wrinkles, it means your collagen has dropped significantly.
So your bones are losing it, or the in between your bones.
No, it's not in between. The collagen is a parking space for calcium. Without collagen, you can't park the calcium. So it doesn't even get to the bones, and if it does, it's brittle. That's where the bisphosphonate drugs also work, is by it forces calcium into a place that creates brittle bone.
Okay, I told you to get a pen and paper, and aren't you glad I did? So you brought some products with you. These include the silica, is that what you said?
Well, I'm a huge fan of advising people to...
Well, what's this that we're looking at down here?
Well, okay, on the other side is this story about not calcium being the solution, which is so true, but there's great companies now who are putting together the whole package with the K, with the magnesium, with the right calcium. Everything you need is cofactors to make your bone not only big, make it strong. Collagen is stronger than steel by itself. So you can imagine how strong we would be if we could have enough collagen. We'd be like a 20-year-old again.
Okay.
And your wrinkles would be better and your hair would grow like crazy.
Okay, my mind is going to my mom. She's 85 years old next month. She walks 3 miles a day. When she can't go outside to walk, she's paced the hallway in her house, and she walks up and down until she's reached 3 miles by the end of the day. She's a kid of the Depression, so she eats like she's supposed to and all those things. Does it come back to, my point being, an overall balance in your life where now we're looking to, maybe people are taking medications to offset osteoporosis. Do they end up working against you in the end?
Yes, it certainly can. And here's my take on, lovely for your mother. She's doing fantastic walking, but her body is already used to holding whatever she weighs. The bones are not told to thicken because it needs another 20 pounds.
So she still needs that. That's
she needs the weight vest.
Okay.
She needs the silica. She needs the K, and she needs the magnesium.
Okay.
On our website today, I have a webinar from Dr. Murray who explains all of this in 50 minutes for those who really want to know at nutritionw.com.
Okay.
But it's the orchestra again we're putting together. In 37 years, if there's one truth that I know for absolute, is if we want optimal health, is to connect back to the ancient wisdom and the balance that came from the million years we've been on this earth. We don't do it through synthetics, and we don't do it through weird diets and all this disharmony that we've created in our lives.
Okay, we were going through the products and we stopped after the green one. You have a yellow box here that's called what? Bone Health?
It's another osteoporosis formula.
Okay.
Now, would a person take this who's 30, who just needs maybe some more calcium? No, but when you get 50 and you think you're fearing osteoporosis, this is the kind of formula you want.
What's the blue box?
And then all the other boxes are straight silica.
This is the BioCell.
The BioCell that's Canadian researched. It's phenomenal for hair growth, fingernails, bone, collagen, and it has clinical studies to substantiate it.